We're on our way to Revelstoke, but because we like to save money, we decided to drive through the night, so that way we don't have to pay for an extra night in the hotel. And we made it. Good old Revelstoke. So good to be back. There's literally no one on the mountain. So we just got from one base gondola and we're going to the top. And you can see there's just absolutely no snow. Doing the first run. There's basically no snow at the bottom and it's quite icy at the top. So I think we gotta wait until the sun comes out and melts the surface a little bit. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Look at that. Oh my god. The snow though is like crunchy as hell. We're doing a hike to Sub Peak. I don't really know where the hike leads, but we're doing a hike. So you kind of go like off the resort boundaries a little bit. But yeah, I mean, let's see. We made it. This is the drop-in zone. And I think it goes somewhere down here, but I don't really know what this whole thing is about. This is the drop-in zone. God damn. I mean, that looks pretty insane, honestly speaking. So you can either go across, and I don't really know where this comes out, or you can just drop in right here and shred into what looks like some sort of gully. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. This looks pretty decent. That's insane. Man, are they actually shooting some sort of movie here or something? That's crazy, look at that. Paragliders, helicopters, goddamn. This is just absolutely perfect snow, look at that. Not crunchy, so much powder. Insane. Oh my god. We need to get to this little gully right here. Alright, we got back to the track from the bowl. And there is literally no one on the mountain. You would think that on the final weekend, on the closing weekend of the season, it would be packed, but there's no one here. It's pretty wild. Yo, this painting is so dope. At the top of the mountain is a cafe. They cook pretty solid burgers. Also, check this out. There's a little après-ski going on right now at the top of the mountain. It's good vibes. I'm wondering if they're serious or they just forgot to take this off from the good old times. It's gotten nice and sunny outside, which means that vibes are made. I found a sign. That's pretty sick. Look at that. Oh my god. We got to the snow park. Pretty sick. We took a little break and came back. It's gotten extremely warm and all the snow is now mushy and slushy, which is really nice compared to how it was in the morning. And we are riding out. Absolutely out of juice, tired, but what a good day. There's no snow, so you can't ride out, so you gotta take a gondola. I went to this community pool here in Revelstoke. This is a big life hack if you wanna relax after a massive day of skiing or snowboarding. Find a community pool. There's usually a sauna and a hot tub, and you know, that makes all the difference for recovery. Look at those views, are you kidding me? This is so beautiful. This is the main street of Revelstoke. This is how it looks like. Small town, small vibes, but absolutely beautiful. Just walking around the historic center, and look at that. There's an alley and there's just literally a bunch of art put up for display. So sick. This is how historic center of Revelstoke looks like. Just very nice, quiet streets and good vibes. And obviously mountains on all sides. Here and here. Oh, that's such a sick ford. Damn. And so literally across the road there's just private sector, houses, railroad, and this is like the beginning of the main street here. I mean, this is pretty crazy view right there. It's slowly getting dark. I think we're gonna call it for the day. And we are back for another shredding day in beautiful Revelstoke. Today is the last day of the season and we are very excited. Here we go. One final time for the season, going up the gondola. It is such a beautiful day and there's absolutely no one on the mountain. It's absolutely beautiful. On the closing day, everyone is dressing up, so you can see this family dressed up. So nice. Okay, we're going to do this hike, which is the sub-peak hike to basically the topest top of Revelstoke, and you can see some people are climbing. It's a pretty steep hike. We've done the easier one on the other side yesterday, and today is the grind. This hike is really steep, but look at the views. Pretty crazy. I think we're about halfway there. I think somewhere there is the sub-peak. This is a grind. I mean, look at that. This is a grind. I can see the sub-peak, almost there. All right, we made it to sub-peak, which is almost as high as you can go. And the views are just phenomenal here. And this is how the other side looks like. It's absolutely phenomenal. This is the peak, and you could actually hike up all the way to the peak, and there's actually somebody right there, but not this time for us. Not this time, just the sub-peak this time. Drop in. Drop in. Woo! Woo! Oh, that's so sick. That's phenomenal. The plan is to drop from this ball right here and shred the gnar. It's actually insane that this is open to the public. I'm at the drop-in point. Gonna drop right into this ball. Oh, this feeling just never gets old. Little adrenaline playing too. Insane. Dropped from sub-peak right here. Made my way to basically almost the beginning of the ball. And then now we shred. This is crazy. So I just shred this ball right here. Absolutely phenomenal feeling. Yeah, and now we gotta keep going down. This is just prime. Look at that snow. I'm just gonna film a quick shred here, but look at that. This is just phenomenal. And now we're gonna shred this ball right here. This is crazy. That's that sub-peak where we came from. Just taking a moment to appreciate, look where we came from. This is insane. Almost done, gonna ride out. What a beautiful sand. One final time this season, the mountain is slowly starting to close. They let me do one more run because I asked very nicely, and there's no one here. Woo! That's vibes right here. And I am up the Ripper chair one final time. That's just absolutely gorgeous. Listen to how silent it is. There's nobody here. Look at that. Unbelievable. End of the season vibes. This guy just brought a speaker to the mountain and he's jamming. I went to the peak one final time and I think it's time for me to call it a day. I'm gonna head back to the gondola now. And this is it. The mountain is now closed. It is time to head down. Until next season, Revelstoke. Until next season. Back to the bottom of the mountain. It is basically summer here. Until next time, Revelstoke. Until next time.